Jesus, yeah. We are not singing, I'm saying.
Jesus, yeah. In a special way.
Possible, you made possible, Jesus, yeah. Jesus, yeah. In your special way, what was impossible, you made possible, Jesus, yeah.
Wonderful, you may receive it.
When it seemed it was impossible, when the odds were up against me, and there was no way.
Then you spoke into the dry bones.
What was impossible, you made possible, Jesus, yeah. Jesus, yeah. You have done it again, Jesus, yeah. In your special way, what was impossible,
Baba,
you made possible, Jesus, yeah. You have done it again, Jesus, yeah. In your special way, what was impossible, you made possible, Jesus, yeah.
Guess what? I've just seen a vision. And in the vision, I've seen you holding an appointment letter this week. The appointment letter was for your job. A confirmation letter. And guess what you were singing? I saw you holding your hands like this. And you were dancing and saying, Jesus, yeah.
You have done it again, Jesus, yeah. In your special way, what was impossible, you made possible, Jesus, yeah.
This week you are holding cars to your keys.
Jesus, yeah.
Keys to your car.
You have done it again, Jesus, yeah.
Car keys.
In your special way, what was impossible,
Baba,
you made possible, Jesus, yeah.
this week I see you dining in a 5-star hotel.
Yeah. You have done it again, Jesus, yeah.
I am declaring,
In your special way,
calling things that
what
are not
was impossible,
as though they are.
you made possible, Jesus, yeah.
I see you walking into a big deal this week.
Jesus, yeah.
A business deal.
You have done it again, Jesus, yeah. In your special way, what was impossible,
Baba,
you made possible, Jesus, yeah.
this week your story has changed.
Yeah.
You'll be singing and dancing.
You have done it again, Jesus, yeah. In your special way, what was impossible,
Baba,
you made possible, Jesus, yeah.
one more time. Jesus, yeah.
Jesus, yeah. You have done it again, Jesus, yeah. In your special way, what was impossible,
Baba,
you made possible, Jesus, yeah.
this week That girl you've been eyeing, I saw her saying yes. She's gonna marry you. That boy you've been eyeing, I saw him asking you out this week. And when you heard the news, you couldn't believe it. But just sing, Jesus, yeah.
You have done it again, Jesus, yeah. In your special way, what was impossible, you made possible, Jesus, yeah.
I see God multiplying your harvest group. And because the multiplication was so rapid, you couldn't believe it. The only thing you could say is, Jesus, yeah.
You have done it again, Jesus, yeah. In your special way, what was impossible, you made possible, Jesus, yeah. What was impossible, you made possible, Jesus, yeah.
This week, you supply whatever you supply, worth 1 million. You know what will be happening when you see the deal.
What was impossible, you made possible, Jesus, yeah.
Jesus,
Jesus, yeah.
Jesus,
You have done it again, Jesus, yeah. In your special way, what was impossible, you made possible, Jesus, yeah.
just like Jesus did it for Beryl. She'll be flying to France while she'll be at that airport, because she will not believe what Jesus has done. She'll just be saying, Jesus, yeah.
You have done it again, Jesus, yeah. In your special way, what was impossible, Baba, you made possible, Jesus, yeah.
And guess what? You will also be at the airport. You'll be pulling your bag and singing, Jesus, yeah.
You have done it again, Jesus, yeah. In your special way, what was impossible,
Baba,
you made possible, Jesus, yeah.
when I almost gave up, I almost gave up. When it was impossible. When the odds was no way. Woo! It seemed all over. Then to the top. One more time. Then you spoke into the dry bone. Let the earth be possible. Baba,
Made possible,
Jesus, yeah. I want that part alone. And the night was long. That part. There was no way.
there was no way.
it seemed all over.
When you spoke
To the dry bone. What was impossible made possible. Jesus said, when the odds were against me. That's your season. You spoke. You have done it again in your special way. What was impossible? Jesus, yeah, you have done it again. Jesus, yeah, in your special way. What was impossible, Oh, Baba.
you made possible. Jesus, yeah.
I almost gave up. Almost gave up when it seemed it was impossible.
When the odds were up against me, and there was no way.
It seemed all over. It seemed all over. Then you spoke into the dry
bones. What was impossible,
my Jesus.
you made possible. Jesus said, Jesus said, you have done it again. Jesus said, in your special way. What was impossible, you made possible. Jesus said, Jesus said, you have done it again. Jesus said, in your special way. What was impossible, you made possible. Jesus said, yeah, you have done it again. Jesus said, in your special way. What was impossible, you made possible. Jesus said, I almost let go when the violent storms was raging, and the night was long and lonely. It looked like there's no hope. Oh. Then I cried out to you, and you spoke into the darkness. What was impossible, you made possible. Jesus said, Jesus said, you have done it again. Jesus said, possible. You made possible. Jesus, yeah. Jesus, yeah. You have done it again. Jesus, yeah. In your special way, what was impossible, you made possible. Jesus, yeah.
Almost gave up
When it seemed it was impossible, when the odds were up against me, and there was no way.
seemed all over. It seemed all over.
Then you spoke into the dry bones. What was impossible, you made possible. Jesus, yeah.
Father, we invite you to do the impossible.
Jesus, yeah.
We invite you, Father, to do the impossible.
You have done it again.
I invite you, Lord.
Jesus, yeah.
I invite you. Keep singing. I
In your
invite you.
special way,
You are invited here
what
today.
was impossible,
You are invited here now.
you made possible.
You are invited to change lives.
Jesus, yeah.
You are invited to change destinies. You are invited.
Jesus,
You
yeah.
are invited. Come, come,
You have done it.
come visit. Come aboard.
Jesus, yeah.
Come live with us. Come live with us. Come live in us.
What was impossible,
Come, come.
you made possible.
Oh, I invite you, Lord. Come,
Jesus, yeah.
come, break addictions. Come, change destinies. Come, do the
I
impossible.
almost gave up
Come, visit them, Lord.
when it seemed it was impossible.
Oh, right now, some of you are being visited by Jesus Himself. He's here.
When
He's
the
here. He's here.
were up
He's
against
walking
me,
around. For wherever Jesus went, He did good. And He
there
did all
was
things well.
no way.
Jesus is dealing with your case well. Some of you are receiving comfort. The comfort of the Spirit. The comfort of the Spirit is coming on
It
you.
seemed all over.
Oh, it's coming on you.
Then you spoke into the dry bones.
It's coming on you. Keyboard only, keyboard only. It's coming on you right now. He's visiting you right now. I see Him, I see Him. I sense Him. I feel Him right now. Oh, He's visiting you. Open your heart. If only you could open your heart to hear from Him. He's here. Jesus is here. Jesus is here. Jesus is here. Jesus is here. Oh, don't leave me the same way, Lord. Don't leave me empty. Don't leave me empty. Don't leave me empty. Oh, don't leave me empty. Don't leave me empty. Don't leave me empty, Lord. Like Jacob, I wrestle with you. Don't leave me empty. Don't go and leave me empty. Don't go and leave me empty. Oh, don't go and leave me empty. Don't go and leave me empty.